Bus operator Curtis Williams has reached his breaking point. His bone of contention are the seeming laissez-faire attitude by authorities towards the prolonged flooding crisis in the Grenville bus terminus. Now, according to him, the situation over the past few months has worsened. Speaking to GBN earlier today, Williams pointed to some specific areas of concern.
I am currently calling on the relevant authorities or the traffic department at Grenville to consider us the busmen in a situation we've been having over the past few months or so, you know, as it relates to the designated area for loading, where we normally would load. Whenever it rains, there is a great amount of water that will settle in the area. And because of the material that was there, which is not concrete, it's just like some binders basically, it would make a muddy texture, you know. And however, if it suns the following day, remember the water remains, right? But it's sun the following day, they would tend to want to send us in the mud, all right, to load and to carry out our business. So I am saying, as a bus operator, I've experienced the general public complaining. You know, sometimes, for example, a lady might be wearing a sandal or a slipper, and she may have to skip through the water, getting her foot wet and so on, you know. Sometimes, for example, somebody might be going to St. George's on business, may have a white shoe in their foot, and the white shoe would tend to pick up mud and so on. What the traffic warden would say is that they receive word from the authority or higher authority that the buses have to load down there, whether it be mud or whether, you know. And if you put up a resistance, they would say that you fail to comply with a lawful instruction. But in my view, I believe a lawful instruction should be reasonable. You know, I don't think that, not because you have the authority and you have the power, that you could literally tell me, do anything, and I have to do it, you know. You must be reasonable in giving a lawful instruction.
He is hopeful, though, that something permanent can be done to resolve the issue. However, in the interim, he has these suggestions.
So what I would like to suggest is that whenever it rains and the water is down there, you know what, let the buses relocate to this area here, closer to the building, where there is concrete and where there isn't any mud or any water. Whenever it rains, you know, if the weather condition is good, then we have no problem parking down there. But when it rains and when it's muddy, please allow us to park up here, like for the meantime, until a solution can be reached, right?
The issue of flooding in the bus terminus has been a constant cry for help. One can only but hope that the appeal isn't falling on deaf ears. Joseph Cador, GBN News.